Hello, Swiss Army Knife collectors. This is Will here, coming to you with another video of my latest full refurb that I just finished. What we're looking at here is a 9 centimeter cracked ice. Some people call it mother of pearl. Celluloid Wenger Tahara that I won on eBay back I'd say about 2 or 3 months ago. And this particular knife, I wasn't looking at trying to refurb the tools on it, but the main thing I was after was the scales. As you know, most of these types of scales, the honey brown and the cracked ice, are quite rare. Um, I did another video back last year of repair I did on Dave Arnold's knife. He has the exact same knife, and it had a broken pin blade on it, and I was able to fix that for him. This knife here had a lot of wear to it. It's missing the shield, as you can see. It has cracks around the pins, and let me see here. All the tools are pretty much worn out on this, maybe except for the saw blade and the can opener. So I got it pretty cheap. I think I paid around $45 for it when I wanted to auction. I didn't know how well I could refurb it, but I figured I would give it the best shot I could, hoping that it would come out with something that's really nice. And I was quite surprised on how well it did come out. This one I've probably worked on and off for the last couple months. Um, the main thing I did first was get all the take the scales off, and try to repair the cracks in them. I found that instead of using super glue to repair the crack, you can use acetone or MEK, and it acts as a solvent, which solvent welds the break, and it's completely clean. There's no residue left over afterward, and it's a very strong bond. The two cracks here that you see, those actually go through the top layer of the scale here. The scale has a white celluloid base layer, and this top layer, which the cracked ice is on, those go through it. So I couldn't completely get rid of those, but I was able to minimize them quite a bit. Okay, well, let's zoom back here, and I'll reveal the knife. Here is the same knife. Let me get zoomed in there on it. It really came out well. I was quite surprised on how well it did come out. The cracks, they're still there, but they're extremely hidden, and you can't even feel where they are because I actually lacquer coated the top of the knife. As far as the shield here, what I wound up doing was taking the shield on a fiber Tahara second shield, and I used acetone to remove it off of the red celluloid background, and it is actually the same size and everything. I've been collecting quite a few spare parts for all the refurbs that I've been doing on the Wenger Tahara models, and so I've got quite a selection to pick from, and to pick all original tools that were on this knife to begin with. In the eBay picture, it was actually a 3-layer. It only had a saw layer in the middle, and I decided to make it into a 4-layer. I've done quite a bit of polishing on the tools. There's the 2 cracks I showed you earlier. I used car wax to buff the outside of the scales, which gave it a real nice finish. This would be the scissor layer that I added that wouldn't be on the 3-layer knife that it actually was to begin with. I probably have about 40 or 50 hours total in this knife. You know, selecting all the tools, polishing them up to be practically brand new looking. But I'm really happy with the way it came out. I was concerned that after I fixed the cracks on the celluloid that they would reappear again from peening the pin heads, but I actually decided to glue the celluloid scales to the nickel silver liner, and that helped secure the celluloid from wanting to spread out when peening the heads. So I think it helped out quite a bit. This is my first 9cm cracked ice celluloid Wenger Tahara knife. Dave Arnold's is the only other one that I know of. I know there's others out there, but they are quite rare. Once I got the shield off of the red celluloid second shield, I super glued it on top of the scale there so it wouldn't come off, and actually lacquered several coats, which helped kind of hold it in place and keep it from being able to pop up or anything. Everything seems to snap really well. Nothing's hanging. There it is. The only little flaw that I had come out was there's a little part right there to that rivet that broke off while I was painting it. It was better just to leave it as is than it was to go after it. But other than that, on the front side it looks really good. I pre-peened the pins when I put them in on the front side, so I was guaranteed that if something like that did happen, it would happen on the back. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.